Super Orange Gamer. You're listening to the MagCast, which I was not here for the last episode, and that's you. I'm in the future right now. Maybe. Maybe you're in the future, but it's uploaded, and I wasn't there, but that's cool. The guys did a great job with it, and I gotta say, I am thankful because my internet has been sucking. So I can't always get on when I would like to. I'm still having intermittent problems, so I might have to get a new modem.
Right.
Anyways, today we have with us a ton of our regular folks, and I'd say regular by now. And we have joining us, who was also in the last episode, SK.
What's up?
Hey, bud.
What's up? And Lantis.
Hi, what's up?
And Dray.
Hello.
And Ixzion.
Oh, so you're gonna mention me laugh because I was laughing at Mario T-Race, huh?
No, actually, it's because you're black.
Stop spoiling it. I mean, some people that watch the race might watch the podcast. This will be up before that race is over.
No.
Well, spoilers, I won by a landslide.
Yeah, Lantis won, and the next game is Super Mario 1.
Right, because that game's awesome.
So freaking good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, I have to apologize. I don't know, since the last episode actually hasn't been uploaded yet, I don't know how you're going to handle the way we ended the episode.
I don't know. I'm actually not that far yet, and I am so looking forward to seeing what this is all about.
We just didn't know what to do without you. We were like, all right, I guess that's it. Bye.
That was an awkward ending.
Yeah, it was incredibly awkward.
Were you guys shooting spaghetti out of Super Soakers again?
Pretty much.
Wait, what?
No, we were using slingshots.
I guess I'll just... Oh, bye.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, that was pretty much it, so...
That's okay. It's like that sometimes. Like, in Retsu Talk, that's pretty much how they end their podcasts every single time.
Yeah.
So, just
high
gotta
standards.
be chill. High standards. Production value. Sound effects. Explosions.
Boom.
But,
all right,
yeah.
so what's on the agenda for today?
Well, number one, how are you fabulous people feeling? Like, what's been up?
Oh, actually, I have been really, I have been completely gone the past, 4 days, only breaking to eat, Thanksgiving dinner with family. But, out of 40 chapters of the last story, I have completed 35, and I am in love with this game. This is one of the best RPGs I've played in a long time.
Just remember, you said the same thing about Parasite Eve 3 at first.
No, I didn't. You shut your mouth.
Actually,
you shut your mouth
you did.
and you leave. No, I didn't.
Uh-oh.
No, I know I wouldn't. I know. You are wrong. You take that back.
You've offended his honor.
Sarah's
You
Night
have.
doesn't lie.
Yes, you do. I would have never said that.
Yeah, you should
You
say
said,
that
I
review.
love this game.
No, I did not.
Now, you
I can't take this.
appropriately changed your mind later as you continued to play it.
I heard the same thing about Chrono Cross, actually, with that magician guy, Lantis. Like, oh my god, it's so cool because it's Magus.
No, I will admit that I actually thought Chrono Cross was good for a time, but then I wised up. But the only way it could have come out of Parasite Eve 3 being like, yeah, I actually think this game's alright, is just watching the opening cinematic, and that's it.
Well, maybe that was it.
That's the only thing that, but
it's when you first started playing the game. I distinctly remember it.
I think you're full of crap, but whatever.
Speaking of which, what's been up, SK? What
video game wise, I just got finished pummeling Sorceress Ultimecia into submission. So
That's
there's
always
Final
a fun
Fantasy VIII
night.
under my belt.
That's
Nothing
Final
to
Fantasy
watch.
8.
Did you take out all the weapons? Did you take out Diamond?
No, you mean Omega Weapon?
Omega? Yeah, that's right.
No, I
Wrong
still
game.
need to do that.
Yeah. Do you
But
have
I think
Lionheart?
I'm about to start on Ultima 3 for the NES.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, old school.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know.
Is this gonna be a Let's Play or just for fun?
No, just for fun, because if I tried to Let's Play, I mean, I barely understand RPGs that old in the first place. It's going to take me forever just to get used to it. I
That's
mean,
fair.
that would be an incredibly awkward Let's Play. I mean, it'd take forever. I wouldn't know what to say at every part.
Yeah, I don't really like blind LPs. It's just, you know, it's really hard because you don't know if you're ever going to get stuck or, you know, what you're going to
Yeah.
talk about.
Oh, and I'll get
Absolutely.
stuck a lot. In fact, I mean, I'm not even sure what every button is supposed to be for, you know, what command that initiates. So, yeah.
So, Dre, you're doing something like that too. What have you been up to besides that? Because I kind of held that up.
Not much.
Not too much, just same old grind. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm not. I am not thinking straight enough to come up with a real answer to what am I doing right now. Aside from I am recording MagCast and some MagCast with a name that is too inappropriate for me to say out loud.
Yeah, it has a lot of the no-nos. And I know Iggs has been working on version 6. Any gaming though?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I generally just play Blaze Blue or Resident Evil 6 with Lantis.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Resident Evil.
Well,
6.
no. There's something both me and you are kind of doing that is kind of just off to the side. We're both playing through Earthbound.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me that I was actually doing such a thing.
Yeah, and we would go into detail where we are, but Dre here hasn't played it yet, so we want to be spoiler free. So
It's Faye's fault.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah. Otherwise, the game would have been beaten by now. Because where they're at's pretty far from what I've been
Right.
hearing.
right,
But yeah, it's totally on me. I blame it on the alcohol, personally, just like that song
the-
told me to.
on the
I was
alcohol.
like, who's gonna bring up that song?
I had to.
That's garbage. Oh, garbage.
I'm actually playing Valkyria Chronicles 2.
Oh, good game.
I gotta
And
get that
holy
game.
crap, that dude with the super hammer, I can't remember his name, like Grafalder or something.
You mean the dude with the rocket-propelled hammer?
Yeah, he destroyed my troops, man.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, so he has a
what's up?
rocket-propelled hammer.
I know. I was trying to like avoid him, but he has this amazingly long movement range. So I was
Yeah.
trying to avoid his ass while he was just destroying my troops. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
yeah.
like everybody's like got hospitalized. So I'm gonna have to like go
Because
and-
they had a hammer crack their skull open at Mach 3. I mean, it's kind of understandable.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah,
Two
so
When
Mach
you put it into
3 pony
perspective.
holes.
So I'm gonna have to like play some of the side missions.
It's like
Is that
I-
the strategy game with the cameo from Vice, Ica, and Fina from Skies of Arcadia?
Yes. Well, that was the first one on
Oh.
PlayStation 3. That had the 3 from Valkyria, or from Skies of Arcadia. They're not in the
Yeah.
second one, but a lot of the people from the first game make a cameo in the second one. So
Yeah, but I did manage to beat that level though. But I got a D rank.
yeah, screw the
Ooh.
rank, man.
At least you beat
And
it.
the only thing I care about when, as far as map completion goes, is the perks you get. Like, especially if you can get a diploma out of it, you know.
Right.
You need them diplomas. You got to rank those classes up.
Oh,
This
I
guy
forgot to
graduated.
upload. I forgot to upload Little Samson Part 2.
Well, you have a
Shame
chance.
on you.
I
Yep.
can do it later.
Yeah,
Do
you'll
it
get that later.
tonight.
Oh, I did. I have played something that is very important to me, as this is from a series that I hold near and dear to my heart. The 20th of this month, which was only a few days ago, the demo for Devil May Cry 5 hit, and I have since played the demo for the new Devil May Cry. The emo, angsty punk Dante.
Who's also
And-
said they got a foul mouth, right?
Yeah,
Yes!
yeah, like, he's the combat's there. The combat's really good. They changed it up from the original format from the last 4 games, but it's a lot more similar to, like, Heavenly Sword, where you choose which weapon you're using based on what combination of buttons you're holding down. It's like, you don't hold down anything, you're using a sword, hold down L2 and you're using a scythe, hold down R2 and you're using like an axe, and all the face buttons do different moves based on which weapon you're holding, so it's alright. The only problem I have is that oh my gosh, they just went so vulgar with the series. Like, DMC has always been really clean, and that's one of the things I kind of like appreciate the series for. Is like, Dante is, badassery, but he's like a genuinely good role model, at the same time. This new guy, one of the parts of the demo was a boss fight, and I made SK watch this. The cutscene before the fight, they were cussing each other the whole time, and the last bit of conversation they shared before the fight actually started is they just started shouting F you back and forth. And one's like, F you, F you,
so
F
weird.
you!
His
Yeah.
teeth are so creepy. It's like giant British teeth.
I'm still gonna play it, but it's just, I'm a little disappointed with the direction they decided to take Dante. I'm really, really disappointed.
I'll be disappointed because I'm probably going to see that model so much in the Sony All-Stars game. I got that on Vita.
Is he in there?
Yes.
Oh,
He's
that's
in
interesting.
there. In the new DMC form.
Oh, the
Not old
angsty
Dante.
little...
By the way, what did they do to his hair?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like this hipster...
He looks different.
Yeah, it's
Slick
not the
back.
same Dante. It's a reboot of the series. It's as if the first 4 games didn't happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like just a complete... Okay.
Right. It is a complete reboot of the series.
I guess they wanted to make sure that you would be able to tell them apart, the old Dante from the new one.
Well,
Yeah.
what's interesting is that you could kind of chronologically place this in the original series, because Dante, in his normal self, he has white hair and a red trench coat, right? That's just how he normally is. And then he goes demonic form and he gets a lot of power. Well, Dante in this game, he's got the black hair and just kind of a trenchy kind of coat thing. Whenever you use the Devil Trigger mode in this game, his hair goes bleach white and his trench coat glows red. It's like he's powering up to what he will become later, I guess? I don't know.
Huh.
That would be cool.
I don't know. Again, this is a reboot, so... And I could go on forever about this, but I'm not going to hold us up on it. I know that Devil May Cry is not a really big thing to anybody but me. So
That's not true.
Well, actually,
There's
no. I
tons
do
of
have
people
something to
like
say
it.
about that.
yeah.
Lantis and I thought this the other day, that wouldn't it be just great if they had finally continued on from DMC2, the story in that? You know, where Dante ends by just saying this stupid one-liner, let's ride all the way to hell. And I was like, why don't they make a game where he actually goes to hell and defeats, Satan or something,
Yeah.
you know?
Chronologically speaking, Devil
King
May
of the
Cry
Demons.
2 was the most recent installment. And he ends up defeating whatever it is he has to fight there, and he's actually in the demonic world. And instead of coming back to Earth like he's always done the previous game, he mounts a motorcycle and drives headlong into the depths of hell. And that would really be a great game, a great way to end the series, is he goes into the depth of hell itself to defeat Satan or something.
Yeah.
I guess maybe they figured that'd be ripping off Dante's Inferno or something.
That game sucked anyways, so
yeah,
go for it.
absolutely. Dante's Inferno was a huge letdown.
There was this God of War clone,
Yeah.
to the blood.
And
One last thing. Speaking of Earthbound, Lantis finally got me into playing Mothers, so we're going through that while we're on
Oh
Google
yeah,
Hangout
I forgot
now.
about that too. Man.
It's a
forgetting
cracktastic game, but it's fun, I guess.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it
it's-
just shows its age, but for the time, it was pretty revolutionary.
Especially
Yeah,
since
it's
it
so
wasn't
funny.
a medieval game.
And I know back
Yeah.
then people had a lot more patience to get through the random battles. Holy crap.
And there's so many funny things in there. What was it last night? We ran across a
Swimming
hermaphrodite
cat?
monkey.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
it was a transsexual monkey. It just there's a monkey at the beginning of the little monkey warren that you travel through. I don't know if warren is the correct term for it.
No, it was actually known in game as the monkey hole.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
That's
So,
fine.
And that first monkey tells you that, oh, by the way, everybody here is a liar. So you encounter another monkey further down who just goes, "Yeah, I'm a guy, so here, just go this way," and then like ... By the way, I'm a lady.
That's why Mother 3 is in here, and I think that's bullcrap because they are awesome little characters.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
It's so funny. It's just all the random stuff makes that game shine. It's awesome.
Like the creepy broken doll enemy. That's all I really remember.
Yeah, that's where you get your first sound, like, sanctuary.
That thing
in that
terrifies me.
Oh, was that when the game started out, like, where a lamp in your house attacks you, and then you try to find the source of, like, the paranormal activity, and it turns out to be the doll in your sister's room or something?
Yes! Yep. Oh my
gosh. And you get your first sound sanctuary
I have never seen an RPG start out that way, but it was unique, I'll tell you that.
Nope.
Now, my favorite enemy is the New Age retro hippie.
Mother 3 actually took my favorite spot for favorite enemy, which was Parental Kanga Shark.
I still have not finished Mother 3. I need to do that. I have the guide from like day 1.
Parental Kanga Shark is a enemy that has the head of a shark?
The head of a shark.
And the bottom half of a kangaroo, and it has a pouch.
So it has like a pouch?
And there's a youngling of its type in its pouch.
A younger Kanga shark.
Yeah, so it's the Parental Kanga Shark.
It's so
good
cute.
Stuff.
Freaking chimeras are terrifying. But yeah, I honestly haven't been doing much, so I'm glad that it got taken up because I've just been doing adult things, and that's very boring.
Okay, Faye, you make that sound really dirty.
Okay,
adult
sorry.
Things.
There was no sex involved, and you know, if there had been, I might still be tired.
Yeah. So
just lots of cleaning and cooking and getting everything together.
Just throwing this out there, guys, because it's just in case you're curious. There was no live stream for this session.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My internet's dodgy, or else I would have done it.
And Insultabot is nowhere to be found.
He's probably a busy guy. It's the holidays. Hi, Insultabot. We love you.
Oh, also, Insultabot, get your ass on Xbox Live. We've got 2 campaigns that just released for Borderlands 2. We got to go through Torg's campaign and Pirate's Booty. You need to get online, buddy.
Yeah, just tell him that in the podcast. Don't text him or anything. Just wait for him to get that.
Oh, yeah. He is going to be so upset when he sees this like 2 weeks from now.
Oh! Oh! Yeah. No, I was kidding. You're probably right. It's probably going to be at least a week. So.
No. Whatever.
We had like the perfect segue when Eggs was talking about Valkyria Chronicles, and I feel terrible, but this is related, but not, because if you don't know, Phantasy Star Portable 2 has it's also by Sega, so they kind of played back and forth with those 2 games in Japan on the PSP, but now PSO2 is pretty much close to releasing on the Vita. It's confirmed as being a free download, and that's going to happen in February.
Huh.
So I'm pretty excited about this.
Right.
But the Vita here is not really region-free. There's strings attached.
Yeah, I just recently got a hold of a Vita, and the thing is, like, you have to pay monthly to get wireless, like 3G or 4G wireless on it.
Heck no. AT&T.
But you can connect to a wireless access point if you have one set up in your house, and it seems to work fine. Yeah. I've actually played and beat Golden Abyss finally, and I absolutely loved it.
I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. I'm playing Persona 4. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's good. Persona's good stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like out of it. Like I said, I've been pretty tired. But...
Okay, you're like a female version of Emil, Faye, right now. You keep saying I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's like my catchphrase. Like, if you go back, like, watch Super Mario Brothers 2, the first part of the Let's Race on Lantis' channel, I'll yell something, and then I'll immediately be like, I'm sorry, because I feel like I'm being obnoxious.
Well, no, Emil is the absolute worst main character in a video game
Well,
ever.
thanks, SK.
Never play freaking Tales of Symphonia 2.
You were just, reminding me of the fact that that dude just says "I'm sorry" all the time over nothing.
There was one time
I have
where
Japanese guilt.
someone in the game was like, "Hey, you apologize too much," and his reply was,
I'm sorry.
"Oh, I'm sorry."
I've done that before in real life. I'm sorry.
Really? Oh no, she just did it again.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's like my catchphrase. Because I don't like being volatile. Except that I do. I don't even mean it.
My catchphrase is apparently, wait, what?
Yeah. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Those go good together. We should form a super team.
And apparently mine is Amy, shut up.
Amy!
Amy, shut up!
No, it's not every podcast. But when it happens, I chuckle.
Yeah, it's like, it's so funny because I yell at the dog to shut up all the time, but I hit the mute button in the Google Hangout, but I still have Audacity recording, so when I give her the file, there's this huge spike at me yelling at the dog. Yeah.
You should be ashamed.
I'm sorry.
Darn straight.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
I was just apologizing because, we were just talking about apologizing too much.
Yeah. Wait, what? Okay,
Oh, wait.
sorry.
I see what you did there.
Oh, man. We have, random intersections of news this week because it's a slow news week.
Right.
It's like,
Well, but
it's like
besides
a fifth
the
grader's
Wii U
essay.
coming out.
Well, didn't you guys talk about that last week?
Yeah.
I thought I
Yeah, we
specifically
talked about
left
it.
instructions on the fridge. Talk about Wii U.
You left them in the stupid magnet letters, and someone came by and just jumbled them up.
Oh, I
Sorry,
knew
that
it.
was me.
Dang it, SK.
I think it was Lantis. Don't cover for him.
I'm mischievous. What can I tell you?
So you guys talk nothing about Wii U?
No,
I
we were
thought-
actually waiting for this week.
Oh, well,
no,
that was
I could've
actually
sworn
nice.
We didn't talk about it last week, did we?
I thought we
I
did.
thought
No,
we did.
we couldn't have because it was out, and it hadn't been out for that long.
It was
I think
one
we've
week.
talked about the Wii U several times already.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
hadn't been out yet though.
Hello, Wii
Yeah.
U.
Well, how about this? Faye, if you wouldn't mind touching on the Wii U, since you're actually the owner of a Wii U.
I love touching Wii U's. Let
Oh my
me
gosh.
just tell you, my body was ready for the Wii U.
Is your mind telling you no, though?
You know,
But
sometimes
my
I wish I could call
body-
it buyer's remorse. No,
My
I'm not being
body's
serious.
telling me yes.
No,
I'm
it's
surprised
like
Ace
Marcus
doesn't
from
have Wii U.
Borderlands. That-
X is like the Nintendo guy.
No, that would be
I'm-
Gold Glee.
I'm not getting the
Yeah,
Wii U
except
until
he's never
Pikmin
heard
3
of Super
comes out.
Metroid, so
That makes
I
me
think
highly
that
upset.
automatically, excludes him from any claim
Life.
to being like, the Nintendo guy around here.
Oh, gosh.
I'm waiting
It
for
was
Pikmin
freaking
3 at
made
least.
by Nintendo, but I digress. Go on.
Ludicrous.
And not to mention there's, how many games? It's gotta be in the teens now.
What? The Metroid?
The number of Metroid games.
No,
Oh,
it's
man.
only around 10 or so Metroid
I
games.
stopped playing when it became... I tried playing 2D once, but when it became an FPS, I gave up. I'm a terrible person.
So, Ix, what you're saying is that it's not a little kid, it's a preteen.
Samus is ready.
Yes.
Samus's body is ready.
I count 8, not including the remake.
Are you talking? Did you also include the GBA versions and the DS version?
Oh, I forgot about the...
There's Fusion on the
Metroid
GBA,
DS.
I'm
and
also
then there's
gonna count
I'd
the
rather
Nintendo
continue
Land
forgetting
game.
about Metroid DS personally.
and don't forget about Hunters, the Metroid
Yeah.
Hunters.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the
Actually,
only
I do
Metroid
want to
where
forget
that-
about
it
Hunters.
sucks.
That's what I'm saying.
Just try your
Hunters is
bestest.
terrible.
Oh gosh, I couldn't stand Hunters. I tried real hard to play it, but it just
I'm
wasn't
sorry if
happening.
that's the first experience you had with Metroid Prime, because the first experience you should have had was Metroid Prime. The first one, which is so good.
Yeah, that was the first Metroid I had played that was in a 3D environment.
The
Yeah, but you were saying you played
best.
Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
Turn in your Metroid cards. I have to already because I never finished one. I got my keys.
Oh,
my
speaking
Club
of not
Nintendo card.
finishing, another thing I'm doing is me and my wife are actually playing through Final Fantasy VII just for the funsies. And she told me today that she had a confession. She's never beaten Final Fantasy VII.
You know, my girlfriend
Destroy
did the
her
same
now.
thing. She got the game independent of me. She played it. It's still in mint condition, and I'm like, oh, so you have this, so you finished it, right? I never finished it. How do you finish it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, before she told me she didn't finish it, she was like, you cannot hound me about this if I tell you.
How could you hound her with that cute southern accent?
Oh, gosh. You would know about southern accents.
Oh, I know. That's why I came down here. You were already down there. So,
Right.
whatever. You have the one to match. I don't. Stupid Yankees.
Yanks.
Yankees taking all the good southern women.
Wow, we are just deviating from conversations left
I
and
was
right.
just thinking the same thing.
We
I know.
cannot keep on track.
I like this a little bit better. I plan to have today kind of just be more of a relaxed thing. Like,
It's
none
not
of
like
the
there's much
is,
news
like,
anyway.
Super awesome.
Hey, we have to go this
Welcome
time.
to the MAG train, where we consistently derail.
Derail. You wanted my thoughts on Wii U. I think it's great. I'm having fun with it. Keeping it short.
I
The
gotta
watch
mention this though.
sucked. The whole, if you updated your firmware and the power went out, you'd brick your console. That's terrible.
Yeah, you need
Get
to have
together.
a power supply for that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
But
There is a wonderful piece of hardware called a UPS. It is not a shipping company. Stands for a Universal Power Supply. If
Yeah.
you lose your electricity, this UPS is actually a battery that will provide you with
But
electricity.
you shouldn't have to have that. They should have some kind of failsafe.
now you have to have it nowadays because with the whole advent of downloading patches and all that stuff. I mean, you have to have.
If you save
non-interruptible
and you
power.
power down, you lose your save. Well,
Yeah, but
saving.
saving
What?
happens so fast that it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, I've always been using UPS is simply for the fact that, I don't want a chance to fry my equipment for it not being shut down properly.
Yeah.
Also, it's nice to lose power for sometimes you get blips and you
Yeah.
lose power for a moment. I
How
can
much
ride
do
those
these
through.
cost?
They can
Like
range
$70
anywhere
bucks?
from like $60 to $70 to like hundreds. It just depends on how industrial of a version of these you want.
I guess that means I have like the cheapest versions because I think I bought all three of mine for like $40.
Yeah,
I
you
think
got,
I might buy
but
one.
even the cheap ones it's better than nothing.
Right.
Because there has been multiple times online when we're playing, back when we were playing like Left 4 Dead or something, I would momentarily lose power. And I'd be like, oh crap.
That's kinda
You guys are like, what's
creepy.
up? And I'd be like, hey, I just lost power. And they're like,
How are you talking to us?
how are you talking to us? But the thing is,
That's
since I've got
awesome.
everything on electricity, as long as, just my power went off on my side of the town, as long as my internet service provider still has electricity, I'm still connected to the internet, even in a power outage.
I need one of those things.
Yeah.
We're
They're
getting
awesome.
that for Christmas.
They
Oh,
also stopped
fair warning,
brownouts
don't go
and
to Radio
whatnot.
Shack for one because they don't know what you're talking about when you
Best
say
Buy
UPS.
wouldn't either.
Yeah, also don't ever go to Radio Shack because Radio Shack is kind of awful. Just
Okay, now-
in
They're
general.
so scary in there. Like, you walk in there like, hello, can I sell you something? Would you like a cell phone? Would you like a big TV?
Would you like a plan with that? Would you like a warranty with that? Would you like everything? Please, please, please give us money. Oh gosh, my district manager is raping my soul. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Now, to get back on topic, I have something to mention.
Mention it.
So, Nintendo engineers spent about 3 weeks on the penis detection system
What?
Wait,
for
what?
Miiverse.
What?
Excuse me? Like, Venus, penis, Uranus?
Yeah, so they spent this time trying to figure out how to filter out people drawing penises on Miiverse.
Oh.
Are you serious? That's what I told my girlfriend. I'm like, we're gonna see a big hairy
Yeah, now
penis when we sign in. Is this gonna pop up from a little me going, hi?
yeah, they were talking. It was in a Iwata ass
Oh my
column, and they were like, well, in Japan it's not really a problem,
Here it is.
but in North America, they're just penises everywhere.
I knew it.
People are so immature.
I got you in American penises everywhere.
And you wonder why
like,
we want to go to Japan.
1 out of, I believe, 7 things submitted to the Miiverse is a penis. So far.
I am shaking my head in shame.
My jimmies are rustled.
Oh no, seriously. If anybody watching this is using the Miiverse and drawing penises, shame on you.
We're coming for you.
You're just making us as Americans look even more retarded than we already really are.
And it's 1 out of 7 right now. That's after their filter system.
They censored me. I put my YouTube username in my profile, and they were like, "Stop giving out personal information." I'm like, "That's not really personal, but I guess I'll take it out." At least I wasn't drawing penises.
You need to put your information inside of a penis.
I know. I think I need to make a post on the Mario board.
You just say that and it sounds ridiculous.
Bowser's balls, and then his penis as a bullet bill.
No.
Have my YouTube info inside and see what they do. Their admins
you can have
so
2 fire
fast.
flower balls as testicles.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Lantis' YouTube in a fireball.
I think you're going to need to put a bit of content warning in front of this video.
Yeah.
No, just put it in the title.
I'll just go ahead
MagCast
and put...
Volume 7
I'm gonna
penises.
start putting ratings into the title. I'm gonna have to.
Maybe.
Oh wow. If we were on iTunes, we'd be explicit anyways. Because even if you just say ass, they want you to make it explicit. So.
Wow.
Oh, well, if you're going to say ass, you might as well say asshole.
Or penis.
I don't...
No, you mean ass bleep?
So
yeah, I was wondering, is Lantis going to bring that up?
The fact that
the dick stick?
Sadistic? Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
The other day, I said poultry instead of paltry.
What about poultry?
Hopefully nobody had that over the past holiday
not.
break.
That's Atlantis, new character in SOE, the long-lost cousin of Helpful Poultry. Poultry.
He's not very helpful.
Do it.
Poultry. Actually, we're this is completely off topic, but in Arc Aerith, we've actually made
on topic.
Yeah,
I know, right?
In Arc Aerith, we actually made Helpful Poultry a pretty predominant character. Randomly, in every scenario, you'll be able to find Helpful Poultry, and he'll hopefully be very helpful.
It's like he travels the world alongside you, but on a different path.
That's awesome.
It's kind of like Luigi in Thousand Year Door.
I picture him as having like a little samurai outfit on and a low hat.
Well, actually, he's just a regular chicken,
Just
like
guy?
all the other chickens. Yeah, just a chicken. He's Helpful Poultry.
You actually got this back on topic, Lantis. Golf clap.
How did I?
Oh, because the next thing up is an RPG Maker game.
To the moon. Why haven't somebody buy this? I don't know. It's on sale until the 27th for $5 now. It's half off.
Well, I don't care about the sale. I want to get the game, but I want to buy it
twice
directly from the developer.
Well,
is there a way to do that?
It's on his site.
Awesome. I had no idea. I thought this was like Steam only.
Well, the sale is sadly Steam only, but on
I don't
Good
care
Old
about
Games,
the sale.
I think they get
I'll
a
give
better
the person
cut.
$10.
So, and that's no DRM. So it's also on Good Old Games, and it's already been on sale on there. It probably will be again. And you can also
seriously,
get the
guys,
soundtrack with this.
If you are ever given the option to buy directly from the developer,
Do that
always do that.
Like, I gave him some money on PayPal, because I just like to have my games all together.
Yeah.
So I'm very weird.
So yeah, the fact that you can buy it directly, I will completely do that. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always been like that. It's been like that for like a year before Steam. It's on his website, which is freebirdgames.com. It's full price, but it's worth it.
Oh yeah, I'll pay
I would
full
not
price. I'm
say
not
if
even
it
worried.
wasn't. But he also, I didn't put this where you could see it, but he also mentioned that, I don't know how many of you have seen Wreck-It Ralph. There was apparently a short before it involving paper.
Called Paper Man.
And that's, Khan has revealed that is a lot similar to the next chapter to the Moon, which isn't the same characters, but a different dream. He was like, that was so weird because it was similar, and To the Moon people told him that was similar to Up. So he's like, I just can't catch a break probably at this point.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's still good stuff.
Originality is impossible.
Impossible. At least it's modern times games. That's also a nice little part.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is Arc of Wrath coming out, Lantis? Which is going to be free.
I like how Faye tried to pronounce it. It's so cute.
Oh, is it wrong?
No,
it's Arc Aerith.
We could get it out 2013 if we buckled down and actually tried.
Well, I buckled down last night after we got out of the hangout. I typed up like a whole ending.
Awesome. So, see, where we are is we're at the end of the game. We've got 3 possible endings: normal ending, good ending, and the ending if you die, if you don't beat the final boss, right? And once we finish that, we can start going over playtesting, battle balancing, and all that lovely, lovely jazz. I think we can get that into 2013.
All right.
But if not, we should definitely be able to get it by 2014.
2014.
So, who knows? We'll see.
Wow, congratulations.
Oh, also, I know I mentioned this in the thread, but I haven't actually announced it verbally in any kind of media or any video. But, we're working on a trailer that it's been in the works for just about a year now. We actually got the voice actress Rena Chan to voice our trailer. We've got artwork that's by Lamar, and we also have music from Daniel Yant, which he actually released an album that was royalty free. So we're really proud of what we got so far, and we're looking forward to letting that out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trailer. It's looking to be a pretty epic project.
Yeah. Well, it's been going on for about 10 years now, so
we're
hoping to wrap this up.
The one thing I regret is that Lamar took like a far more important job than designing character artwork for.
Yeah, and we're keeping that on the download for now, just in case any of his DeviantArt viewers are watching. So, in other news,
but he's working on something for me though.
Yeah.
Well, because you're like blood to his freaking GF.
Yeah,
you're on the inside, buddy.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Lantis, come on.
What?
What?
What am I doing?
Wait,
Your
what?
Mario impression.
Oh, I didn't. I'm really bad at catching these cues. I apologize.
God, it's getting everywhere.
I'm sorry.
I'm no Charles Martinet. I apologize.
I thought it was going to be a Doppler.
No, you mean...
I am Daisy! I just wanted to get that out of recording. And I know that's confusing, but before we started recording, we were talking about, like, the Mario Kart taunts and stuff,
yeah.
And Daisy apparently should have been on the last podcast.
It's just weird how the fact that, she's been in several games and sporting events with all these other people and, soccer and tennis and golf. And so why is it that when she passes somebody in Double Dash, she has the desire to introduce herself in passing? Hi, I'm Daisy. What?
That's like Shakespearean theater. Just so serious the way you gave that line.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
I want to get like something of her saying that in Japanese with that serious subtitle. Hi, I am Daisy. And it's all high pitched and stuff.
Konnichiwa, Daisy desu.
There you go.
Konnichiwa, Daisy desu. God, Daisy, go away. Just go.
Digga desu.
And she's creepily obsessed with Luigi. I'm sorry, I just had to put that out there.
No. I think that the relationship that Luigi and Daisy have is a much more personal and real relationship than Mario and Peach will ever have.
Have you seen that course? I think it's a Mario Kart Wii where she has like a statue of them as babies together.
No, it wasn't even babies. It
What
was
was
in
it?
it was actually them as adults dancing together completely in a giant gold statue. Like Peach has never
Oh.
done anything like that for
Oh,
Mario.
here's a
That
cake.
does sound
Here's
a
the
little
cake.
excessive, though.
I'm just saying. Everybody craps on Luigi, and Luigi's the one that's got his
Daisy
ducks in a
thinks he's
row.
number
Because
one.
Luigi sucks.
No, what does
Luigi
Luigi
does
suck?
not
What's
suck.
wrong with Luigi?
He was played
What's
by
wrong-
John Leguizamo in the movie, and John Leguizamo sucks.
Oh, you can't hold that against him.
That
Yeah,
is
the whole
such
movie
BS.
sucks. By that
That-
token,
that-
we have to hate
Can we
Mario.
just pretend that movie doesn't exist?
I tried
I
to.
would
Yeah,
like
well,
to.
Nintendo
it's,
does.
It's in our memories. It's burned. It's
That
burned
is,
there. There's no way you can forget it.
yeah, and yet Ix over here believes that by 2030, video game movies will be as popular as like Marvel movies are now. You're
Oh,
crazy.
gosh.
Hey, you
don't
can't blame him for
don't
being
even
optimistic.
start.
What do you mean don't even start? You started this a long time ago.
No, you started with your pig-headed attitude about it.
It's not pig-headed. It's legitimate. I at least have a legitimate and most likely scenario of video game movies will never be good.
He's just being a realist.
He's
I am
just
being
being
a realist.
retard.
Can we
So yeah,
Wreck-It
me and
Ralph
Ix,
doesn't count.
me and
pass
Ix
around
have
the
a
cool down drug, guys? We just go
Me
cool
and
our
Ix-
heads.
have a long-standing bet that ends 2030 to see if video game movies are a thing by
I
then.
don't know. I kind of count Wreck-It Ralph as a video game movie. I heard
No,
it's good.
that's
No, it doesn't
that
count.
is a that
Does
is a
not
video
count?
that is no, that's a movie about video games. That's not a
Zangief.
video game movie.
all right. Fine. Technicality.
That's in his view.
No, Mortal Kombat
What-
was a video game movie.
I
Wreck-It
liked
Ralph was
the
a movie
Mortal
about
Kombat
video games.
Video game movie. I don't care. It was horrible, but I liked it.
Yeah, but that's the point. It's not like there's no such thing as a good like video game movie.
No,
It's
I think
never-
Mortal Kombat was genuinely good.
I thought it was okay.
No, Mortal Kombat was pretty good, but the thing is, like, we're talking about like a really good, like, they put down all the resources. They're like, okay, we're gonna make this a blockbuster movie.
So,
So-
Ix, you think that by 2030 that movies will not only surpass the bar, which is Mortal Kombat right now, but do so consistently
I just
by
think,
2030.
I think that there needs to be that one movie like X-Men was in 2000 that opens the door to make people see that, oh, we can make a lot of money
like the
from having
comic
good
book
video game movies. Exactly. That's my
I
point.
could see that happening. Because
Thank
games,
you.
like, what if there was an Uncharted movie? Games are
Well,
getting more and more cinematic.
Uncharted
honestly,
is more like Indiana Jones as a video game, so it'd be
Yeah.
like Indiana Jones as a video game in
technically,
a video game movie trying to be Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
technically, Uncharted is already a movie. Like, it's just the writing, the scenery, and everything just
Yeah.
plays out. It's a very cinematic experience. And it's
No.
got some really nice, like, platforming and gunplay in there as well.
I think if the Halo movie ever came out, that would probably be like the first super big video game movie.
And it'll suck.
No, it doesn't have to suck.
Oh,
It
Well,
would.
no movie has to suck.
speaking of that, has anybody been hearing rumors of a BioShock movie?
I
No,
have
I
not.
haven't.
Because
No.
I have.
Huh.
I mean, it could be completely wrong, but
It's too bad that Metal Gear Solid movie never happened.
Well, the thing is, we have a whole lot of people like Uwe Boll and
Uwe.
Paul W.S. Anderson who will ruin all the properties. Like that's what they have to be careful about, because like in the 90s and like in the early 90s, comic book movies were pretty much jokes. Nobody believed that there could be a good comic book
Yeah.
movie, and there hadn't been.
Except
Because
Batman.
nobody had faith in it. Yeah, well, except for Batman. But so that's why they came out with like all those crappy movies, like the really early '90s Fantastic Four movie, and like stuff like Judge Dredd, which sucked. Oh, by the way, Dredd, the movie that came out this year, in 2012, fantastic. But anyway, So that nobody had faith in them. X-Men came along. They're like, oh, wow, this made a lot of money. And it was a pretty solid movie. I actually like X-Men.
Yeah, I like that.
You talking about X-Men 1?
Yes, the first one.
Yeah, the first one was alright.
X2 was good.
I'm a big fan of Hugh Jackman.
I think it
he's a
blew
wonderful
up
actor.
at Spider-Man, though.
Yeah, so after X-Men, there came Spider-Man. And then that's what opened the floodgates. So then it was everything related to comic book movies. And they were putting serious money and serious directors and writers behind these movies. And that 10 years ago, nobody thought would be taken seriously, and they were.
Now we have stuff like Avengers and stuff.
And then, yeah, that's exactly what I was telling Lantis. That all of that has culminated in the Avengers, which is probably like top 5 best comic book movie ever. Probably.
Well, no, I agree with that.
But at the same time, he's saying, oh well, a good video movie can never happen, ever happen. I'm like,
well, it
just
could
needs-
in another parallel dimension where video game movies were just always garbage. But
See,
guess
look
what?
what I
We
have
don't
to deal
live in
with.
that dimension.
Look what
Speaking
I have
of
to deal
Paul
with.
Anderson, did anybody actually bother to see the newest Resident Evil movie?
No.
No.
No. Yeah, actually, that's my point. Right now, what do we got?
I just read the plot on Wikipedia a while back, and I showed it to Lantis, and I was like, I'm convinced that Paul Anderson, he just like shakes an 8-ball before he sits down and writes screenplays.
No, seriously. That's what we can expect from video game movies in the future. Because Resident Evil was so successful as a movie, it spawned how many sequels?
And God knows why, because it wasn't good.
Like
And
5
you know
or
what?
6.
He's getting money for
I
that.
think it's
And
'cause
you know
it's
what's going to keep
horror,
happening?
though.
That's what's going to keep happening because that's what people are giving money for. And if that system keeps going, we're never going to see a
There's
good video
plenty
game movie.
of crappy horror movies, though, and they're not necessarily under a video game
Resident
title.
Evil is not horror. Resident Evil is action.
Yeah, it's
That
supposed
is
Well, it
to
is
be.
now.
But they market them as horror movies.
It's
That's a
all right.
terrible
If anybody
industry.
goes to Resident Evil the movie and gets scared, needs to just go home and shut their door and never leave public again. Like that's just no. That it's not scary
Well,
at all. That's
sounds
like saying
classified. I'm not saying it's actually scary.
no.
Like the last Resident Evil movie I bothered to see was Resident Evil 2, and that's only because like Lantis just somehow convinced me, and I could tell it had already just fallen over into the complete action porn category of movies. That's all it was for, and it was ridiculous.
Wasn't that the one with Jill in it?
It's
Yeah.
a Jill sandwich.
I
Yeah.
mean, okay, I'll admit, like, if there's one good thing about the second Resident Evil movie is that they did Nemesis and Jill really well, I think. But Alice with all her flashy moves and the obnoxious cast.
Inserting Alice, who's the ultimate Mary Sue, into this universe ruined everything.
Yeah. Well, and
Like
not to say
she's more of a video game character than every character in the movie.
Yeah,
and not to say that
She has
Mia,
hacks. She has God mode. She can't die. If she's a normal person, she can't die. If she's a superhuman, of course she can't die.
well, it's because she survived the first and second movies. See, when you survive like the second movie in which there's a cast of people just getting knocked off one by one, you kind of circle around negative infinity and come to this state of being unkillable, no matter how many sequels there are after that.
And I'm just throwing this out there real quick. Mia Jovovich is a great actor. I really like her, but it really disheartens me that she's so involved with the Resident Evil series as a movie. Like, her roles are best fitted for stuff like The Fifth Element. Just crazy, fun action. And Resident Evil takes a Cleveland steamer on the chest of every gamer ever.
Gosh. Rated M.
Oh,
for
rated mature.
Well, as
Wow.
long as you don't know what a Cleveland steamer is, don't Google it.
Yeah,
You're
it's
fine.
a Chinese dish, right? Wink,
Okay,
wink.
I won't then.
Oh, Dre, you don't know. Good. Don't look
No,
it up. Don't look it up.
Don't.
Leave Urban Dictionary out of this.
Leave Urban Dictionary alone.
But it really is just video game assassination is all Resident Evil is, and that's what we can expect from video game movies in the future, because that's the norm. Like, why would it be any different? Why would it ever change?
Why would a comic book movie never change? Why would that would just always be the same?
Alright, well that's why we have this bet in place. 2030, if there's not consistent stream of good video game movies by 2030, well, you're incredibly wrong.
There's not even an actual bet.
Yeah, we should put something down on this bet, but I don't know. Like, what do you put on something that's like how long is it till 2030?
18
years.
Yeah.
What do you put down for an 18-year bet?
I don't
Your firstborn
know.
child.
Oh, Dray has an idea.
Oh gosh. But
Leprechaun
comment
Gold.
below, in comments below, what would be a good thing for me and Ix to wager on a bet such as this?
Such a big wager as 18 years of epicness.
An 18-year wager of proving Ixzion wrong.
Oh man, when I'm right, I'm gonna laugh.
You know what? You go ahead and you tell yourself everything you need to make yourself feel good now, because after the bet's over, you're not going to have that. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up every morning. I'm gonna call your phone. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Lantis, you remember that bet you made 18 years ago?" When
go ahead. Keep it
Old
coming.
man
Keep it
Baker.
coming, buddy.
and then I'll be 48 years old, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, baby, you remember that?"
Yeah.
I thought for a second
You
were
was
like
wrong.
waking up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I'm just saying, we have a past.
Kesha reference.
Yeah,
I
we
think
have a
it's
past
hilarious.
of Uwe Boll, and we got a present of whoever the director is of Resident Evil. I can't remember who he
Paul
is.
Anderson.
Yeah, Paul.
Or at least some of the Resident Evil movies. I think he didn't.
No,
make the
he
second
does
one.
them all.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
the
it was
thing
the
is,
second.
he's-
It was the second Mortal Kombat movie that he actually turned down, and I mean,
Oh,
after the
yeah.
first,
See,
you'd
well,
think he
here's the thing.
couldn't go wrong after the first one, but then there's Resident Evil and Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's a really decent director, but he sucks as a writer. That's the problem. Like, Mortal Kombat was directed by Anderson, but it was written by somebody completely different,
Oh, really?
and which is why it was good.
Huh.
Didn't know
Huh.
that.
Yeah. So he can direct. He just sucks at writing.
And, well,
And now, now that he's married to Mila, we never see her titties in the movies no more.
well,
The only thing it was good for, right?
Right.
So he married an
Well-
actress from the movie.
Yeah, he met her on
Yeah.
the set. Like, after the
Did
second
he actually-
movie...
Is he actually
Yeah.
writing Resident Evil 5? Because that also, I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he writes them now.
my
hey, SK, would you like to go to the Wikipedia page right now and read, like, some of the plot points?
yes,
Yeah,
I
go
would
ahead,
let's have a
actually.
reading.
Here's what gets me about Resident Evil 5. Hold on.
Yeah, like, while SK, yeah, like, I read this, and I can't believe it. I almost want to see this movie just to see how this actually plays out.
Oh no,
because
this
it
is the kind of movie I think would just piss me off if I saw it by its badness.
Yeah. It's so bad.
I mean,
It-
okay, let's put this into perspective. I'm willing to see a movie called Zombie Ass over Resident Evil 5.
Zombie ass! Oh, those... Zombie Ass, by the way, is from the same people that made Robo Geisha, Tokyo Gore Police, and, there's another one. A big one from that. Can't remember what it is.
You said Robo Geisha?
Yeah, Robot Girl, I think. Robot Girl.
I think I
Machine
saw
Girl.
Machine Girl.
Machine Gun.
Machine
I
Girl.
I only
it.
saw like a fight scene for that movie on YouTube, and that is the stupidest.
I know,
crap,
and that's
I
why
have-
it's awesome.
It's not awesome.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Like Machine Gun.
here we go. I'm gonna try to say this with a straight face, but
Oh gosh.
Well, you don't have to say it with a straight face. We can't see it anyway.
Yeah.
okay. Following where the previous film left off, Alice, played by Mia Jovovich, and the others on the Umbrella Corporation freighter Arcadia face an attack by a fleet of airships led by Alice's former ally, Jill Valentine, played by Sienna Guillory, who has been brainwashed by Umbrella through a red scarab device attached to her chest.
Ripping off Resident Evil 5.
When
So
Alice
bad.
causes an airship to crash into the ship, the resulting explosion knocks her out and throws her into the water. The story then switches to a suburban housewife who appears to be Alice living with her husband Todd and dear daughter Becky. However, this idyllic lifestyle is disrupted when zombies attack and kill Todd. Alice and Becky escape to the streets and are rescued by Rain, played by Michelle Rodriguez, who lets them ride in her car. As the three escape...
Spoiler! She's gonna die.
Yeah.
Rain died in the first movie.
No, but
that's explained here in a second. As the three escape, they are hit by a truck, knocking Rain unconscious while Alice and Becky escape. Alice runs and is attacked by a zombified Todd. In the next scene, Alice awakens in an umbrella base, having been captured at the Arcadia. Jill interrogates Alice, who unsuccessfully pleads with her to remember her true identity. During an unexpected power failure, Alice escapes from her cell. After fighting her way through a Tokyo simulation, Alice encounters Ada Wong, an associate of Albert Wesker, who seems to have survived the events of the last film. I can't go on.
Oh my gosh.
It only gets worse from there.
Here, I'm just going to pick a random sentence further on down. Get Alice and... Let's try to say this and actually think that, yeah, this movie can be good. Alice and Becky run into the quote-unquote good Rain and head to Moscow, where they meet up with Leon's team. This is beer-slamming characters and entire plot points from various Resident Evil games all together into one movie. Just to, because they think that alone, Paul obviously thinks that alone is going to draw the die-hard fans of the video games. That's going to draw them into seeing the movie. That makes us turn our nose up at it.
It makes us turn our nose up at it so bad that we're looking up. We're looking down at them so much that we're looking up.
It's like Resident Evil Zombies.
So
Sounds
yeah,
painful.
there's like clones of Rain, there's clones of Wesker, there's like somehow some kind of simulated world that Alice got sucked into at some point, where she's a housewife
You know
living
what
the
this
good
sounds
life.
like? This sounds like Parasite Eve 3.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh no, there will never be as big a betrayal to a good video game series as Parasite Eve 3 was to the other two.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Not even the Resident Evil movies screw it up that much.
I agree. I completely agree. Having played the game once, watching a playthrough of it once, and then editing all those videos previously mentioned another time. Yeah. I've experienced that game far more than any human should ever have to.
And I can't promote that review video enough. You should really go watch that.
Yeah, everybody watching, just type in Lantis reviews Parasite Eve, the third birthday into
I'll
YouTube,
link and log it.
that should come up. It's great.
Well, thank you.
How many
It was, man. It
MagCasts
was
have
good.
we talked about that so far?
Well,
5?
actually, I think half of the MagCast videos have brought that up.
Yeah, I think that people are really aching for Lantis to do another review video.
Oh gosh, I
A
don't even know what I would
review
do.
Video. Not an entire analysis of plot.
Yeah, I
but-
gotta say, even like Spoonie One or AVGN, like guys who do this for a living, I don't think any of their reviews have ever been as long as your Parasite Eve 3 one.
Yeah, mine was an 80-minute runtime.
Yeah, it was 80 minutes. Dude, I got it on a CD at work. I listen to it all the time. I just revisit in my mind how bad this game is, and the thing is, I've never even actually played it myself.
Well, you don't have to. I played it.
I mean,
Shut up.
Lantis goes into
I
the game
know.
in such detail. It's almost like you played it yourself after just listening to the review.
I know. I
La-
felt violated.
Lantis played for our sins.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but man, I think we're coming up here on about the hour mark, and I don't have any questions this week. Does anyone here have questions for people that are here? Or is anyone in chat?
Oh
wait, we're not
it's sort of-
streaming.
Yeah, we're not streaming.
It's
Because
sort
of
of
my
sad
internet.
that I'm pretty sure we had a topic to go on this week.
We
like
did, but we were
main
having fun.
thing. But then it just totally got shafted because Lantis would just not accept that there could be an actual good video game movie by
Actually, we
the
were
year
off topic way
2030.
before that.
No,
Yeah.
all right, wait.
To be fair.
So I'm just curious, the people in here, in the MagCast, we know where Ix stands, we know where I stand. What about you, SK? What do you
oh
think?
gosh.
If you had to decide,
Well,
if
you
you're
know
Team
me, I
X or
always
Team
like
Lantis.
to try to take the hopeful, optimist attitude, but honestly, I probably have to agree with you over X.
Okay, all right. Faye, what about you?
I'm gonna side with Ix because the comic book movie trend is a pretty solid indicator.
Okay, all right. Dre, what about you? Team X or Team Lantis?
In 18 years, what are the odds that a video game movie wouldn't be good?
Well, I'm not saying
Team
that a
X.
single movie would be good, but that video game movies as a entertainment medium are going to be just as popular as comic book movies are now.
Well, it depends. Will
Hold on, you didn't
Goal
say-
still be doing them?
You didn't say popular. You said
Good.
good. That's
Well,
different.
that's interchangeable. That's an
No, it's
interchangeable.
not.
Transformers
no,
is
there could be
popular.
good ones that are not popular. Like there could
No.
be good movies that aren't popular, and there could be
A Jersey
movies that
Shore
are
movie
popular that
would
aren't
be
good.
popular.
All right. I'm sorry. As good as the comic movies are now.
Okay, that's better.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Just
Yes.
okay. All right.
Bueno.
Well, that tells me that 2 out of 3 MagCast members have a nice, head screwed onto their shoulders.
Oh, thanks, Lantis.
Oh, no,
Wait,
no
what?
problem.
Over there.
Lantis, Faye's a woman. You can't be mean to her, else I'm going to come after you.
Oh, gosh. You quit.
Oh, don't worry. I just
Coddling
said on
her.
Lantis and he would die.
Don't you coddle her.
Don't you call me?
She's capable of handling herself.
Yeah,
Thank
plus,
you very much,
Lantis,
SK.
I've just, offered to make him dinner and be like, oh, I'm tired of eating Pop-Tarts.
Hey, don't hate on Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts
Hey,
are
they're
awesome.
good. They're good. Strawberry.
Now, that's not to say that even though I agree with Lantis more so than I do Ix, that doesn't mean I'm not going to continue being a hopeful idiot and, going out to see many video game
Yeah,
movies as they're coming
exactly.
out.
It's the
Unless, of
thrill.
course, it just in hopes that something, a good one will come out. Now, if a BioShock movie actually comes out, unless I hear of a plot as ridiculous as the one I just read aloud for Resident Evil 5, unless I hear of something like that that's just a complete betrayal, then I'll probably go see that movie, just in hopes that maybe, just maybe, it will be good.
Yes.
Right on, SK.
Right on.
They need to
The
make
faith.
Super Mario Brothers 2 the movie.
I don't go to the movies much. Now I made myself sad.
I don't either.
I'm scared of bed bugs.
Let's be honest. Look, as gamers, what we pay for video games and the hours of entertainment we get forthwith really does make the ticket cost for just 2 hours of entertainment at the movie theater seem very not worth
like
it.
$12 for a 3D movie, if not more.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous now.
Yeah.
I think less than 10 years ago, they probably weren't more than $5. It probably didn't cost more than $5
It was
to
like
go see a movie.
$7 still back then, but now 3D glasses.
So, the only time me and my wife could go see Wreck-It Ralph was, because of our work schedule, was at a time when the only thing we could watch was the 3D version.
Ugh.
So, you know how much it cost for me and my wife to experience Wreck-It Ralph
wasn't
that
it
night?
$33?
$21.
I'm sorry.
I live in Podunk, Arkansas, so it's not that expensive over here. But that's $21. That movie was pretty good. I'll give it that. It was not worth $21. Not worth it. And also, I brought my 2D, 3D glasses, so I got to watch it in 2D.
I have to put those on over my glasses. Do you know how awkward that is?
I know, that's so annoying.
Glasses
you can't
on
do anything
glasses?
about it. That's why I only go to 2D movies. Oh, by the way, I saw Wreck-It Ralph in the morning, early bit special, $6.50.
That's when I'm going to go if I go.
Yeah, well, if my wife is working,
$6.50,
Yeah,
son.
yeah, Lantis
I
couldn't
don't
help
have
that
that.
at all.
Well, sorry about your damn luck.
Yeah. And I'm sorry about yours when it
Outrageous.
comes to, and I'm sorry about yours when it comes to our 18-year-long bet.
I wonder who's going to...
Have y'all decided yet on, what the stakes are?
No, we're gonna leave that up
It's
to
like
commenters
bragging
below.
rights, too.
Well, I mean, I know I'm not wrong.
Oh, you do?
Like, I know it's fact. It is
Losers
factual.
should come back in time into this MagCast and admit to the public and themselves that they were
I'll
wrong.
come back and I
Yeah,
say
well,
Ixzion.
give me a link to this video, and I will post in comments in the year 2030.
When you
Oh, you know-
is
yeah,
owned
you know
by
what?
the Google
Actually-
Hive Mind.
Actually, I think that whoever is wrong should have to publicly admit it on MagCast episode 1337.
Also on the front
Okay.
page of
Okay.
the RPG Maker magazine version 56.
Mm.
Yeah.
As long as there's people like Uwe Boll, and as long as there's, directors like that will willingly destroy something that we as people have enjoyed as on another medium, like say M. Night Shyamalan with Avatar,
Shyamalan-a-ding-dong.
we will never see good video game movies.
I'm
It's
never
just not
going to
gonna
see.
happen.
I'm never going to see an M. Night Shyamalan movie ever again.
What the
because of what he
dweebs?
did to
What
Avatar.
was the breaking point for you, Ix?
Avatar. He
Really?
ruined Avatar. That was unruinable. I thought until he touched it. Until he
That's
touched
all
it
white people.
with his filthy hands. Yeah. Oh yeah. The entire Asian culture is all white people now.
White people. White people.
You know what? Would have been a twist had the movie been good.
Oh!
That would have been a twist.
Sick burn.
Oh.
Anyways. I think we're through here. I think we should just call this an episode, cut it and print it, and call it Video Game Cinema. Because that sounds more classy.
Actually,
Yeah.
do we have if everybody's willing to stay on a few more minutes, can I get completely off topic here?
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Sure.
Everybody else
Yeah,
has.
this is the off-topic
Okay,
cinema
Topic?
episode.
What's a topic?
Yeah, you were just, Faye started out asking us about, what we've been doing lately, and all we could talk about as nerds was just what we've been doing in the video game world, and that's it.
Right.
But I would like to tell a short, heartwarming story about a fully grown man, that's SK, and his newborn nephew.
Aw,
Oh.
congratulations!
Oh, your sister finally gave birth.
Yeah, actually, it's been a few months, so he's not entirely
But
newborn.
still.
Do y'all know, this happened over Thanksgiving holidays. I was at my mother's house in Houston, right? And I told her, you know what? I haven't seen Santiago, that's his name. I haven't seen him in person yet. I would like to get him something really special for Christmas. What do you think he'll like? And we just happened to be walking by one of those Build-A-Bear shops
Oh,
at
goodness.
the mall.
Those are so cute.
Oh, yeah, so, this was like the closest I've ever gotten to making a present with my own hands. And when you do something like that, it just feels like it has so much more meaning than going out to any other store in the mall and just, getting something commercial for a person, right?
Did you rub its heart? I've made one before.
Yes, that took me completely by surprise
I know, right?
when I finally got over to the person who, held the empty bear up to the stuffing machine and, filled it out. She goes, oh, and also you can buy like a heart for it for $5 extra, and it makes a thumping sound. And
Huh.
so
ours didn't do that. We made one for fun, me and my girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, and then so I just took one and handed it to her, and she goes, but wait, first, the store employee goes, but wait, first, hold it up to your chest and make a wish for the person you're giving this to.
Yeah, I thought
And I
that
was
was
like,
sweet.
in front of all these people?
Yes! You are the good knight.
I know, you're right.
Says the guy in Build-A-Bear Workshop.
Yeah,
Dude, it's
so
really nice of them, Dray.
Faye's
You gotta
right.
go.
I decided, you know what, this is something SK should be, that should kind of define the kind of person he is. So I did it, and the wish I made was that he just grow up to be happy,
Oh.
And after, but here's, I need to add something funny to the story. When I gave the heart back to the store employee and she, inserted it inside the bear, my mother goes, I hope you wish that he will grow up to take more after his father than your sister.
Oh!
And I said, you know what?
Snap!
I should have.
Snap!
Goodness.
I'm telling you, my mother is like the biggest smartass on walking the face of the planet
We
right
have
now.
heartwarming and
Wow.
hard-hitting stories here on the MagCast. That
Yeah,
was so
I actually
cute.
did. That I kind of did like that for my wife for Christmas. She really likes the Assassin's Creed series, and over the games, she's realized that she really, for some reason, likes what's
Is
his
it
name?
Ezio?
Desmond. No, Desmond,
Desmond.
The main character that's in the modern day, really likes this like kind of over the one shoulder backpack that he wears. And so she said I couldn't find one. They don't exist. And I looked around and no, they don't actually. They don't exist. I even checked like a bunch of cosplaying sites. They don't have it. Like, so, I did a little searching around, found out that style of backpack is called a sling pack.
That's
right?
awesome.
Yeah. So I found one that was as close as possible that resembled it, got it. I also ordered this really large, like, Assassin's Creed patch, and when I got both those items, I got on YouTube, pulled up a bunch of videos on how to sew, and
oh my gosh.
I sewed the patch onto the backpack, and I'll give her that for Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
Don't upload this video until after Christmas.
Oh, well, she doesn't watch
Yeah,
this.
neither
I'm
does
not worried
mine.
about it. And
That's
even if she
fine.
does find out ahead of time, I mean, we're adults. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, the
Are
surprise
you so sure
and
of
all.
that?
Yeah, well, I am. So I'm not too worried.
No, the part
it.
about you being an adult.
Oh,
Oh.
sniz.
Well, it looks like you take after your mother as well, smartass.
Nothing like a good smartass. Any
Yeah.
closing comments from anyone else?
Well, does anybody want to plug
Yeah, plug
anything
it.
that they're doing on their
Plug
YouTube
alert.
channels?
I'll plug next
if
time.
I may, this is a minor thing, but I just uploaded a video. It's a short one where if anybody's played BioShock, you know the proving grounds level, where you have
Proving
to
Gowns.
protect a little sister from splicer attacks as she leads you on to the final boss.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
all right, Lantis knows. So for anybody that's a BioShock fan, I just uploaded a video where I showed myself going through the Proving Grounds level, and I was determined on the hardest difficulty not to let a little sister get killed the whole entire way, and that's hard to do on hard mode. So I just uploaded that footage to YouTube, and I'm
There
rather
you
proud
go.
of it. So
That's awesome. I need to check that out.
okay, well, it's on my channel. So
I'll link that.
Yep. As well as me and SK's playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics.
yeah, I'm
Competition.
in the middle of uploading them, and I'm like adding little titles to every video, just kind of describing what's going on in the
I
game.
think
at
that
the moment.
helps.
I forget what's our standing right now in the competition as far as we are now. Is it?
We're
did you
8 to
say-
8.
Golly, I didn't think it'd be that close.
It's like air hockey with
Wow.
death.
Counting
Yeah.
counting two, like a game over for each of us that we did in a random battle off camera, it's 8 to 8.
Yeah, apparently we're including off-camera mishaps.
Good,
so-
good. And Eggs is going to upload Little Samson too
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Part
baby.
two.
tonight, apparently. Maybe. I'm going to
Maybe.
finish up
Maybe.
the inn.
Oh yeah.
Because Duel
Did you ever
finally
find out how
commented
to?
and was like, you need to go
Okay.
left. And Lantis is like, why don't you go left? And I was like, I thought it was blocked off.
Oh,
Well,
there you
there you
go.
go. And there's apparently more creepy crap. And I'm not playing that while I'm home alone because that actually is pretty creepy. Duel did a really good job on that.
It's really hard to make
I
RPG
know.
Maker 1 creepy. Good
He
job.
made it
Good job,
really
Duel.
creepy. It's a good job on that. I don't really have anything else. I have to do Breath of Fire 3.
Well,
Thumbs up.
all right. There you go, guys.
No spaghetti this week. I hope you guys have a great whatever day this will be. It'll probably be a Saturday. Have a great
Yeah,
Saturday.
We'll definitely come back with the live stream
Yes.
and the more formulaic layout
Somehow.
that that's a lot more planned than this kind of random mishmash of topics. So, but
Hey,
thanks
this
for
was a blast, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
it was
a blast. I mean, if you're having fun, I'm having fun.
well, we'll see the views whenever it gets uploaded. We'll compare. Well, YouTube statistics, yay!
Like I look at those.
And have a wonderful night.
Giorgio loves MagCast.
Yes.
Everybody look up Giorgio loves Sonic.
Okay. Oh, Amy looked it up.
Amy, shut up!
She really liked it. She's like, this is my favorite
end.
thing. So, till next time, guys, have a good one. Amy will.
Later.
Later.
And stuff.
Bye.